What's going on, people? Welcome back. Hope you're all well. Not a video I had planned today, but someone has allowed Ronnie Radke to write a song about God. Pardon the pun, but God knows where this is going to go. The song is called God is a Weapon. It came out 29 minutes ago via Epitaph Records. And I'm very excited to check this out. You just never know what you're going to get with Falling in Reverse. Sometimes it's one of the most amazing songs you've ever heard, and the visuals are absolutely absurd. Sometimes it's a bit... They only had the new album not too long ago, but I guess that album was spread out over the course of 5 years. So I guess it kind of makes sense to just continue on with these big singles, big music videos, viral moments. Let's see if there's more of those viral moments in this. I'm sure there will be. It sounds like the start of a Volumes song. This doesn't sound like Ronnie. I'm gonna do a lyric deep dive after this. Why is Marlon... What? Okay. Makes sense as a collab. I like Falling in Reverse when they riff a little bit. Some fun little riffs in the Ronald video as well, or in the Ronald track. Oh, wow. The visuals are always just mental. So I guess it's the start of a new album cycle for Falling in Reverse. I mean, they just had that one. But then again, like I said at the start of the video, their album cycle has just been a bit chaotic. I mean, I think the last album started with Popular Monster and it spanned over the course of 5 years. I may be slightly off on that, but it was like a 5-year span from when the album actually came out from the actual first single release, which is wild. But I guess that's kind of the position that Falling in Reverse have built for themselves, where they can kind of afford to do that. And I think They are definitely one of the bigger bands in the scene that have had a massive impact on the way in which a lot of the, you know, maybe even up and coming bands are doing things and realizing the value in putting a lot of effort into like one particular moment, like a music video, and then releasing that and then doing it again with another track, as opposed to like, here's 3 singles, our album will be out on this day. I think the marketing has definitely changed a lot. And I think Falling in Reverse are a massive part of that. I'm not gonna lie, lads. I think this might be one of my favorite Falling in Reverse. Okay, let me slightly rephrase that. Okay, because I've really enjoyed a lot of the Falling in Reverse songs over the past couple of years. One, because some of the moments have been really good and like some of the choruses and stuff have been really, really fun. But I feel like this song is probably the closest they've gotten to aligning with my current music tastes. This has like a real modern metal kind of sexy feel to it, which I didn't really anticipate from Falling in Reverse. Now, in hindsight, after hearing it, I guess it kind of makes sense that they would do something like this at some point, because they're so versatile across the board. Like, I mean, they don't really have a genre. They're kind of, in a weird way, or I don't know if it's a he thing or a band thing. You know, do I refer to Falling in Reverse as them? I know it's a full band of like absolute fucking mega talented musicians, but it's really Ronnie, isn't it? He seems to be the mastermind behind it. But, you know, the whole genre fluidity thing that Sleep Token are doing is very similar to what Falling in Reverse have been doing for a long time, where it's kind of hard to even pigeonhole them to one particular genre, because I mean, they had like Tech Nine on a song where he was rapping and it was chaotic, and then they had the Last Resort version that they did, and Popular Monsters, like a metalcore track, and there's so many different songs that have been in the middle of all that. But this one I feel like is the most similar to what I actually listen to on a day-to-day basis. That guitar tone, just the way the song actually flows, very, very cool. It's like a low-tuned modern metal track with like an epic cinematic video that goes on with it. And obviously a Marilyn Manson feature, who I don't know much about, but I feel like this just makes sense as a collaboration. I don't know much about Marilyn Manson, but I feel like this is just one of those things that was always going to happen. Has Marilyn Manson been cancelled before for doing some weird shit? I don't know. I feel like this one just makes sense. Anyway, I wanted to jump on and look at the lyrics. Now, it's so early. Like, the video's only been out for, like, what? It only has 3,000 views. That's not accurate at the moment, but it's, you know, it's only just come out, so there's no lyrics online. So we're going to look at it in the actual video description. So, I can't stop from spinning down the rabbit hole. The deeper that you push, the deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman. I'll worship you the same, because all I do is think about saying your name in vain. You might as well marry me. And then this is the chorus. My sinful confession, you're my obsession. If God is a woman, then God is a weapon. Okay. I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole. This might be Marilyn Manson's section. Let me just confirm that. This part here is actually really, really cool. This reminds me of, it's a Volume song. I'm going to get copyrighted into oblivion if I play this, so I'm just going to try and figure out which one it is. Is it FBX? Yes. It's the very first song on Volume's 2021 album, Happier. It just reminds me, it's because there's like a synth that's leading in the background. It's like an ominous kind of industrial sound that is very similar to the one in FBX by Volume. So let me just hear this part from Marilyn Manson. So is this his part here? I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole. Okay, so it's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, sick fucking video. Again, as always, I think it's directed by, Jensen. He's been doing everything. He's doing the Architect stuff. He's doing the Dayseeker stuff. He's doing the Fallen Reverse stuff. The man is so fucking talented. I don't know how he has time to continuously do videos of this high standard. I'm sure it's a massive team that they have. So, sick song again. I mean, written by Ronnie Radke, Cody Quistad, Tyler Smith, and Marilyn Manson. Produced by Tyler Smith. Okay. But yeah, one of my favorite parts of the Ronald track was the moment where the helicopter flies past the like skyscraper building and is shooting through the window, and it syncs up with the riff. And it's just a moment where it's not just like open string notes being like rung out. It's actual different notes on the fretboard being played. And this one again is another good example of them leaning into that style, which I'd love to hear more of. This is actually a pretty cool song. A lot of the time with Falling in Reverse's music, there's some really sick parts, but then there's just other moments that I'm not really into. For example, with that Ronald's track with the Tech 9 feature and the Alex Terrible feature, there are some really sick moments in it, like I mentioned, but there's always most of the time there's something in it that just kind of turns me off the actual song itself. The Tech 9 feature I just didn't really fuck with. I'm not really the biggest fan of that rap style. And then whatever about the Alex Terrible feature, it was alright. But this one I feel like is probably the one, especially because it's a little bit more digestible, and structurally it's not as all over the place as some of his other songs. This one feels a little bit more digestible and a little bit more fun for like a modern metal like lover of like metalcore and shit like that. So pretty fun song. Obviously it's still got that Falling in Reverse stamp, massively to do with the video. I think this one was probably their most tame song in a while, but it still had impact, and I feel like it's quite epic, very cinematic. I thought it was an enjoyable song overall. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon, lads. Did you enjoy it? Do you hate it? Let me know. What do the lyrics mean? I can't really figure out the lyrics. I mean, he's saying God is a weapon, or if God is a woman, then God is a weapon. So in my little peanut brain, if God is a woman, God is I mean, weapon can kind of mean a lot of things. I guess you could have a weapon to be used against bad things, but it could also mean something bad as well. But I feel like the visuals are kind of depicting the woman to be like a positive influence, despite the fact that she's literally laser beaming everything. I may be picking up on this wrong, but at the end of the day, do you know what? I don't care about the lyrics. Just let me know what you think. I'm here for the song and the music, and I thought the music was pretty sick. And that's it. See you in the next one. Cheers.